want to give an introduction?
So we had the first fights in like 8 weeks last night. The stacked UFC 249 card minus Uriah Hall versus Jacare Souza, which would have been a good fight as well. And I don't know. I think our picks were okay. I think. I don't. We'll find out here in a second.
Were mine better? Is the question.
Nah. Those judges fucking sucked. To be honest with you, it was terrible.
Beep.
But
The real deal highlight reel. There to steal. All that sex appeal. Keeping it real.
No more rapping, please.
Hey.
First fight. Ryan Spann took on Sam Alvey to open the show.
Man, Alvey, he rallied back. So I did give him 2 rounds. So, but I gave him maybe, I don't remember. It might have been the first and third, definitely the third. But I thought he stole it. Shout out to Sam. He did a great job.
Yeah, so Spann got the decision. It was a split decision, I believe. The first round, he almost got choked out with that standing head and arm choke. But other than that, he was beating the shit out of Spann.
Yeah. What about the heart, though?
He kept going. I gave Alvey the first and third. I thought Alvey won the fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna message him and say good job too. So I just didn't want to bug him right away. So send some love because he did great.
Yeah. Might be one of the most one-sided beatdowns on the card. Thug Nasty Bryce Mitchell took on Charles Rosa. What do you think?
Oh my gosh, strangled him. Like you just would not let him go. There was no room to breathe. That guy's a problem at featherweight.
I've never seen somebody that just relentlessly goes for a twister like that. It's just very different.
Yeah. I want to see him versus Ryan Hall next for sure.
That's good. Brian Ortega would be fun too.
He's not up in the rankings quite yet for a fight like that.
Fair enough. So. I feel like a power puncher would give Bryce Mitchell some issues, though, to be honest.
Yeah, or someone who has great. I think someone like Max Holloway would destroy him, but because he wouldn't be able to keep him off him. But we'll see. He's young, right? So we'll see in the future. So.
Okay, maybe fight of the night: Vicente Luque versus Nico Price.
Wow, Nico Price. It's crazy about that guy how nuts he is, but they both had good showings. I had 1-1 going to the third. And Nico Price just took a big right. Was it the left hand or right?
I think it was the right hand.
And just destroyed him. So, and then he got up and he was cut to bits. So, the guy's eye was nasty. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I had Price. I had it 1-1 going into the third, and I had Price winning the third round up until that point.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, Sig's gonna pull up the upset. I think we both picked Nico. Think.
Yeah, we both did, yeah. This is a rematch, too. So the guy has a knockout in a submission over someone. That's pretty intense.
But that shot that Vicente Luque landed on Nico Price, I have no idea how Nico got up from.
Heart, man. The guy's just a warrior, for sure.
He has no rights being awake after that shot.
No, not at all. The next fight's what I'm excited to talk about.
Then Uriah Hall versus Souza got scratched due to the coronavirus because they're coughing up their lungs. And then Carlos Esparza taking on karate hottie Michelle Waterson.
Talk, Marshall, talk. You seemed a little mad. Why are you mad?
Absolute bullshit. Anyone that knows anything about fighting knows that Michelle Waterson won that fight. It wasn't much of a fight. Not much happened. But what did happen, Waterson landed more shots. She was controlling the pace. She stuffed every takedown. I don't see how Esparza won that fight. I couldn't even find a round to give her.
I did have a 2-1. There wasn't much happening to judge. I did actually give Waterson the fight. I was bugging you. I took $20 out of your pocket, but I'm going to put it back in your account because I feel like I can't take money for that. So I'll take the $10 to keep you happy.
Fair enough. Didn't we do that back in the day with Carlos Condit versus Robbie Lawler?
Yeah. So I didn't want to take your money. That's the main reason is I can't take $20 over a bullshit call like that. So
I don't know anyone that thinks Michelle Waterson lost that fight. I can't find anyone. No one is saying this.
Yeah. I know it was pretty bad, but Carlos Esparza is getting wins, like 2 controversial wins now. She should be on a 2-fight losing streak, but somehow she did not beat Grasso either at all, which was probably worse of a decision. But give her someone like Tatiana. No, she already lost to Tatiana. She's going to get a title contender eliminator next. That's just the reality of it. Maybe maybe her and Joanna run it back.
I was gonna say I'd like to see her run it back with Claudia, because doesn't she have a win over Claudia?
No, Claudia beat her by split decision, but it was a really close fight. It was actually the best fight I've seen Carla in. But I would like to see Joanna versus Carla next.
Fair enough. You would think that as much as this is just isn't right and not fair, the UFC has a tendency to push. Stop. The UFC has a tendency to push female fighters that are attractive. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just more of a marketing scheme, wouldn't you?
So, yes, I agree. So you would think they would it wasn't even a close fight, but a fight that not much happened. You think they would give it to Michelle Waterson? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Their marketing is all about, the karate hottie, she's hot. Look at Ronda Rousey, she had sex appeal. They pushed her. Chris Cyborg was a beast. She had no sex appeal. They don't push her. It's just like, it doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense at all. But what is the next fight? Since I don't want to get you too upset.
It was the Caveman Fighting Championships with Alexei Oleinik taking on Fabricio Verdum.
Holy, the shape of Oleinik, man. He looked a lot better, man. Like, he looked lean. He looked like a beast. So
yeah.
that guy might. I don't know if it was Verdum was old, but Verdum looked out of shape, fat. He looked like Kobe Covington would have beat him at heavyweight. I just think Alexei. I'm not taking anything away because he put in work, so gotta give him respect.
Was it just me, or did it look like Verdum had a rubber ducky around his waist? What the hell was on his stomach?
COVID is getting to him. I don't know.
He
put up that fast.
Can we start a GoFundMe for the man to get a treadmill? Like, let's go, man. Do some cardio. Get yourself in shape. Look like a professional athlete.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you.
I honestly scored that fight for Verdum, though.
I did have Verdum winning. No, sorry. I had it a draw. I gave the first round actually a 10-8 and the last 2 to Verdum, so I had it a draw.
That's fair. I can definitely see that. But I scored the same way. I had the first round for Alexei, and then which easily could be a 10-8, but I gave it 10-9. And then the second and third for Verdum. I just thought he dominated on the ground.
Yeah, so it could have went either way. It was close, but a draw is where I ended up.
But I picked Oleinik, so I'm glad of that.
Next fight.
Another controversial one. Cowboy Cerrone taking on Anthony Pettis in a welterweight match, which was a rematch.
Yeah. Cowboy losing 4 in a row is not always nice to see. Again, he's fighting the best competition. A lot of those fights, besides the McGregor fights, he has had moments, and he's still looking good. I would like to see – he's going to be fighting probably next couple of weeks. Give him someone like BJ Penn. He said he wants to fight ASAP. So, and Cowboy doing Cowboy things. So, you know what? You can't take anything away from Cowboy. The guy fights the best of all time. He's an all-time great, in my opinion. Well, maybe a Hall of Famer, not an all-time great, but Hall of Famer for sure. And I did not see the fight.
Unfortunately, they both looked like they're slowing down. They didn't look like themselves.
I thought Pettis actually looked in a lot better shape at welterweight this time.
I don't agree. I think he looks always soft at welterweight.
I was a little busy during the fight. I only seen moments of it, so I was doing Brady things. But
That being said, I had it 1-1 going into the third round.
Bro, I was doing the dishes, you sicko.
Hmm?
I was doing dishes, you sick man.
Yeah, if only you were telling the truth. Anyways, I had it 1-1 going into the third, and then Cowboy was winning the third pretty handily, and there was an eye poke. Ref didn't see it. Cowboy thought they were going to stop it, and Pettis capitalized on it, landed a big combination, won the round. So Pettis moves on. It's fighting. Things happen.
What's next for Cowboy? What would you like to see, Marsh?
Bellator.
Really?
I stand by it. Why not? He will get a title shot right away. in Bellator at 155 or 170, whatever he wants.
I guess, and he'd probably win it. I don't know if he'd be Michael Chandler, but he'd be up there. For sure.
Then first fight of the main card, Greg Hardy versus Jorgen De Castro. Oh my God, what a mess.
Yeah, what happened there?
First round, De Castro looked really good. He landed leg kicks,
yeah,
busting up Hardy's leg, and then it was all of a sudden like he threw a leg kick, and I think he hurt his toes, and he just stopped fighting.
Yeah, he didn't land much. It was a boring fight. Get Craig. Unfortunately, we'll probably see Greg Hardy in a co-main event or a main event on Fight Night, because, but I want to see him versus Ngannou next.
That will not happen. They're trying to build Greg Hardy up. They don't want to kill him. But that being said, Jorgen De Castro, it almost looks like he took a dive or something, because like he literally just stopped fighting for 2 rounds.
Yeah, it was horrible. I don't know. And his coaches were yelling at him too, so he knew he wasn't fighting. So I don't know. Well, I can't even think of who I'd like to see Greg Hardy fight, because he keeps fighting the cans of the heavyweight division, besides Volkov. Derek Lewis? So you're trying to decapitate. We're just trying to find ways to decapitate him here.
Okay, and then what I thought was going to be the best fight of the card, which ended up being pretty damn good. Jeremy Stephens, who missed weight by 5.5 pounds, took on.
This is my favorite card of the night. This was my favorite fight.
Calvin Kattar.
Like, when it comes to pure hands in boxing, does anyone have like the speed in the UFC, just pure hands, like boxing knowledge of Calvin Kattar right now?
I don't know, him and Masvidal have some phenomenal boxing, but I think Kattar's is better.
Yeah, I'm so impressed with Kattar. I actually if it was a 5-round fight, I think he would have stopped Zabit. He's definitely going to be fighting for the title one day, for sure.
Yeah, he was close. If he had to beat Zabit, he might have been in for a title shot. Kattar took the fight, even though he didn't have to, with the man missing weight by 5 pounds. Like, good on you. And he comes out and destroyed him.
And he showed he had a chin. He was also blocking the leg kicks, which he's had issues with. So he's upping his game, for sure.
He's also implemented leg kicks. He used to be just a pure boxer. He's showing some evolution to his game, which is good.
Yeah, he's looking really good. The guy's young. Well, he's not as young as you'd think, but he's in his prime. So this is perfect.
And he hasn't taken much damage. He's got lot left in the tank.
And a great record, like 22-3, I think, or something.
Yeah, really good. And then what was the Battle of Wakanda? Francis Ngannou versus Yarinzo Rozenstruik. Wasn't much of a fight.
We've already been talking longer than the fight.
22 seconds. What do you think?
I honestly called it. I knew it was going to be super quick. Like, I did not think it would go longer. I was not shocked, honestly.
I mean, I didn't think it was going to end in 20 seconds. I did think it'd be the first round, but that left hook that he landed didn't look that serious.
When it's Ngannou power and you violently put people to sleep, and comment below who hits harder, Deontay Wilder or Ngannou. I got Ngannou. He has Wilder. Comment below.
I don't know, man. I don't know what the hell happened. Yes, Ngannou hits hard. We know that, but it didn't look that serious. Like, I don't know.
That just shows how hard he hits, though.
Shout out to Francis. Hopefully he gets that title shot. He's getting kind of screwed over right now, to be honest.
It kind of shows how good Stipe is that he went 5 rounds with those shots.
I don't think the rematch plays out the same way, but yeah, that win is amazing for Stipe.
Absolutely. We do have
Henry Cejudo, triple cringe, taking on the GOAT, Dominick Cruz.
In the most surprising outcome.
I think the post-fight press conference or post-fight interview was the most surprising part of the fight for me.
Marshall doesn't seem to think it's a tactic, but I will tell you it's a real retirement because he has more fights on his contract, so he can't even negotiate more money at this point. So.
Yeah, I've been saying there's no – okay, first of all, the fight, Dominick Cruz kind of got dominated from the beginning to the end. He had some moments. Henry Cejudo hit him with a huge knee and then finished him late in the second round.
Right after a headbutt.
Really? Yeah. I think there was 2 seconds left in the round. He was getting back to his feet. I didn't like the stoppage. Did you like it?
I didn't at first, but on the replay, I could see it for sure.
So my thoughts are if they had stopped it 4 punches before when he wasn't on his way up to his
Yeah.
feet, I would be fine with that. But when
Yeah,
he's working his way back up, I didn't like it then.
Dominick Cruz said that this referee smelled, and that was one of the reasons why he lost.
Yeah, he said he was drunk. He said he smelled alcohol and cigarettes on his breath.
Weird.
But yeah, after the fight, Henry Cejudo retires. I don't think it's real. Brady does. I think Henry's trying to put himself in a position to get money fights. I don't know, man. It doesn't seem right. It doesn't sound like something he would do.
If he does, take this in. He'd be DJ, TJ, Cruz, and Marlon Moraes. That is one of the best runs in the history of UFC.
You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
So he is an all-time great. If he retires, you're going in the Hall of Fame regardless.
For sure. I just don't see it. He's called it back.
Starling versus Peter Yan for the bantamweight title.
No, Jose Aldo needs the shot. He got screwed.
I don't think it's going to happen.
If Cruz won this fight, I think Aldo would have got it for sure.
Mm-hmm. The division needs to move on from the old timers that we know are going to lose.
I think Aldo's competitive with them all, but that's not really a conversation for you a bit.
Next fight was the main event, which kind of went off and on for me because I seen first of all, it was Justin Gaethje versus
Tony El Kukui Ferguson.
And people are mad because a certain match is kind of scrapped for the time being. Yeah,
so upset. Justin Gaethje beats Tony in a one-sided ass whooping.
What were the predictions for Brady for the main fight?
I think you had Gaethje by stoppage, didn't you?
I did. So I did pretty good with my predictions as far. I just didn't see a way that Tony could really win this fight. It was just a bad matchup for him.
Fair enough. People are saying Tony looked slow. I didn't see that. I thought Tony looked great.
I just don't think he could get his rhythm. He couldn't find a way to. He knew he was going to take a right hand, and he just couldn't get around that. So, you agree with the stoppage?
Yeah, it should have been stopped earlier, I think.
It should have been stopped earlier, but I don't see why they would have stopped it after a breakdance. It looked kind of weird.
He is too tough for his own good. What is that man's chin made of?
I don't know, but put that man at heavyweight because I want to see him versus Francis.
It doesn't even make sense. Like, have you seen that video of that girl in the woods just punching the tree?
Yeah.
That was Justin Gaethje, and the tree was Tony's head. Like, it would not go away. It just stayed there. Yeah,
Tony is too tough for his own good. He is still one win away from a title shot.
Yes.
I think more people are impressed with how many right hands that motherfucker took.
I think if Gaethje pulls the upset against Khabib, we will see Khabib versus Tony.
Yeah, people are worried about Khabib, Tony not happening, but the stock went up on Tony on that fight. Some losses are better. Like, that just showed that he has that champion mentality. Like, that guy is a champion. He's probably a Hall of Famer. He's one of the greatest lightweights of all time. He'll be back. It's been musical chairs at 155 pounds. You look at it, Khabib beat Conor beat Dustin beat Gaethje beat Tony, and Tony beat everybody else. It's just crazy. And guess what? I think this is a perfect timing that we're going to see Tony versus Conor McGregor. Really? I think Dustin Poirier makes more sense. Tony versus Dustin. That's a great fight. Don't give me chills right now. I got goosebumps. I'm good with either one. I just think the Conor McGregor fight is going to be George St. Pierre. Hospital. My bad. But we are going to talk about George St. Pierre. I don't like that they inducted him in last night because I think he still has a fight left in him. And he's only been out for 2.5 years. Like, let him finish his career off before you bring him into the Hall of Fame. But he was kind of retired, though, like, for 4 years before that. So I don't know. And remember how Randy Couture was the Hall of Famer? And he was... Uriah Faber's the same thing, isn't he? I'm not sure if Uriah Faber's in it, but yes, he is in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. But it's crazy that Faber went in before GSP, but Yeah. Congrats to George St. Pierre. You did Canada good, and you're an amazing fighter.
Shout out to the second greatest Canadian athlete of all time. The number one would be Terry Fox.
Absolutely. I can't argue that. So, just for what he did. Both specimen.
Yeah.
Is there anything? What would you like to see? You'd like to see Dustin Poirier versus Tony?
I'm good with the McGregor fight or the Dustin fight. Personally, I prefer the Dustin fight. I think I don't know. I just think it'd be a little more fun. But yeah, I'm good with that. And then we're gonna see Gaethje versus Khabib. I still think Khabib mauls him. I don't see anything else happening.
It'll look like Dustin versus Khabib, I think.
I mean, Gaethje's a bit better of a wrestler than Dustin, but he doesn't use it. So
You weren't a big fan of Gaethje, and you kind of thought he was a cherry pick pie. Did you earn some respect for him?
100%. He earned my respect fully. I can't say anything bad about him. He's a really good fighter. I still don't think he's on the Khabib and Conor level. So that to me, that shows that Tony was never there either.
I could agree with that. Tony's also getting older, so. Will this fight, I think, will also affect Tony's chin in the future? I don't know if you agree with that.
Affect Tony's what?
Chin in the future?
It might affect more than just his chin. He might not be able to talk the same. Like, he took the kind of damage that could take years off his life, man.
Yeah, that was not good for your health. So maybe even retirement is good for him.
I'm okay if he comes back and wins one more fight, feed him a can, and then maybe he sails off in the sunset. I wouldn't be mad at that.
Absolutely. Is there anything else you would like to say? I'd like to give a shout out to MMA Niak. He's a good friend of mine.
Good dude. I'm excited to see what happens at Alexei Olenek. I think he's gonna have some fun fights coming up for us.
Absolutely, it's gonna be a great fight.
All
right, guys. Thank you for joining us.
We're out.